I'm setting this up. I'm sorry. I'll try and get the top part of the tree because that's where birds come normally. And they sit up there in the top parts. But this is the difficult bit. The difficult bit. Just a second, I'm going to get something heavier to prop this up. My rolling pin's full of water, that should support it. Alright. There we go. Okay, there's all sorts of birds will come and sit in this tree. We'll see what comes, and it'll be sunset. I'll broadcast for about an hour, 2 hours. It's plugged in, so it's got all the power it needs, so it's not going to run out of power. And we'll see who comes. We'll probably get pigeons and ravens and all sorts could come. Maybe what's it called? Bullfinches, maybe greenfinches, maybe the starling. I'm sure the starlings will come because they've been twice in a row. Twice in a row, yesterday and the day before, and definitely get sparrows. But we'll see. And I should put some food out. Maybe you'll see them fly in at least. So there's some fly-in action. Maybe. There's some fly-in action. If you know what I mean. I'll put this out here. This is where they normally come anyway. They come for that, but you won't see any of that. I'll put some rice out the front. I'll put some rice at the front of the camera, so in case something big comes, like a crow or something. It's a sunny afternoon for a change, and let's see what happens, eh, campers? Oh, what's that? I think I've got a frog in here. There's definitely a frog in this kitchen. Oh, really. Oh dear, oh me. Oh dear, oh my. We've got a frog in the house. Oh dear, oh my. I hope that little lady passes by. So that's good. I just hung something up, which is going to kind of shade the lens. Interesting. Well, nothing here yet. Just a landscape. Just a landscape. Can't see any chats either. Any chats? I'll click this button. Maybe those chats will come up. Chat messages, live chats are visible. Some messages such as spam may not be okay. Live chat. So somebody chat to know that I'm broadcasting. Oh, there, can anybody chat? Can somebody? Anybody, somebody. Let's have a look what it looks like on TV anyway. There's nothing in the tree so far. There's a little sparrow down the line. Maybe a sparrow. I do believe that you guys can zoom in. What a difference a day makes. There's a rainbow before me. Skies above can't be stormy. Since that moment of bliss, that thrilling kiss, oh, it's heaven when you find romance on your menu. What a difference a day makes. There's a difference in you. I got the world on a string and I'm sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my finger. Lucky me, can't you see? I'm in love. Life's a beautiful thing. As long as you hold on to that string. City so and so. If I should let you go, I got the world on a string. I'm sitting on a rainbow. I got that string around my finger. What a world, what a life. I'm in love. I've never performed that song. As I always say, I haven't performed for 4 years. So you think, oh, there's a birdie, what is it? Oh, it's just a sparrow. So you see, he landed on the tree first before he came here. So this is the setup, mate. First they come to the tree, then they come and eat something. And so we hope we get them assembling in the tree. Up on the house across the way, there's a pigeon and 2 crows. Is it? Could be crows. Could be jackdaws. The thing about crows have these feathers on the head that stick backwards, like scraggly hair that sticks backwards from the head. It's not smooth and round, like a jackdaw's head is smooth and round and grey. Well, the crow is almost identical, except it's got a black eye, and a jackdaw's got a white eye, or grey eye, and a crow has got the funny head feathers going backwards. So that's how you tell. But otherwise, they look identical from this distance. I couldn't say. Could say he's coming over here. In fact, those were crows. All this time. I couldn't tell, but when they flew, I could tell. They're slightly bigger than a jackdaw, but not a lot in it. There's a pigeon. He's going to come over and sit here all day. I know he's not shy at all. He'll scoff everything here. He's on his way, I think. Scoffed a lot. What's that song I know? There's a song there. Oh, that's a male sparrow there. That's a domestic carcass. I like that song. I think it's a good song. Don't you think? I know you think because I'm in the kitchen that I'm going to scare the birds away, but it's not the case because they can't. The tree's quite far away. It doesn't work like that. The tree's quite far away, and it won't work like that. As you see, a sparrow just flew away. There was a sparrow sitting on the windowsill. Never mind the tree. The tree. There's another tree in Camp Pot that we used to have our lunch at, and the code name for it was Tree, and all I get was a message. Tree, which meant lunch at the Tree restaurant in Camp Pot. For some reason, it had a code. There's a bird right here. He flew away when I filled up his kettle. This kettle's rather loud. I don't know if I should make a coffee. Those are just sparrows. You don't have to worry about them. I want to catch the crows and the magpies in this tree here, you know, and anything spectacular like a magpie or a crow or a raven. Oh, the ravens are massive. You see, you can't get them. If you see them, you can't tell the difference is a crow or a raven. You really, because the only thing you tell them apart is the size. If you see it next to a magpie, if you see it next to a what's it called? If you see it next to a jackdaw, then you know, oh, that's a raven. Because the size, you got to be able to compare the size because they're almost identical looking. There is the Latin name for crow is for that species is Corvidae. Corvidae, and that means raven. I always thought corvid meant crow, but it's not the case. It means raven, if you see it. COVID day. I'm gonna have cold coffee because I don't want to make a noise. What's that? Just sparrows. Oh my word. Well, this is sparrows aren't really common. So they are really common. So that's what we're gonna use. It is a little bit early, but it looks quite nice, doesn't it? There's a nice view of that tree there. So singing songs until the tree comes, until the starlings arrive. This is the starling, isn't it? We're waiting for the starlings, which are remarkably rare these days. They used to be very common. The sky would be full of them, and but now apparently all the birds in the UK have been decimated by the use of fertilizers and stuff like that and chemicals. So they've all taken a big hit. I'm quite surprised that at the lifespan of these animals is just 2 years in some cases. The smaller they get, the shorter their lives are. For example, the blue tits is like a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old if it's lucky, and they seem to be living till 4 years and 3 years because of people like me and the British people. They love birds, and I think everybody's feeding birds, so they get an extra year, which is amazing. An extra year of life when your life is 2 years long, and you suddenly get an extra year. It means wow, you've just extended your life by such a lot, like twice as long. Or sometimes it is twice as long. I think it's 4 years. Because they got food. They can. Oh, you should see the weather when it's cold and they come to feed in the morning. They've gone through horrible evenings of nights, shivering cold, soaking wet, and they arrive on my windowsill for a feed. And most of those would have died. Really seriously, because they're so small. Trying to keep the body heat, and it's like -degrees or something like that. They're wet and they're 5 degrees outside, and they'll just die. They'd ordinarily just die. We give them an extra year, which is quite good. I think it's quite good. People say that we're weakening them. Well, yes, and we're weakening them and making them used to getting food in town. But that's just the town ones, I think. The ones that live in the countryside and don't come into town, they're the normal. They live normal lives, I suppose. If you're doubling their lives, there's got to be an extra amount of babies, right? There's an extra season. And these little birds, they do like 2 or even 3 sets of babies in a year, in a season. So you get extra 3 generations. 1 year, probably 2 generations or 3 generations extra birdies. And considering that they've been decimated, I think that's a good thing. Somebody did comment yesterday, that's why I'm bringing this up, because somebody did comment yesterday. They said, you're weakening the species and it's spreading infections. Yeah, yes, I guess maybe that's true. There's some truth in that. But we're also doubling the population. And they need that, don't they? And yeah, the more there are, there's always more infections when there's more of them, isn't there? Actually, I remember when I was young, we'd see these birds and they'd be flocked together in the thousands. So that amount of close contact is far more than what we're doing here with their feeding. They get close together, yeah, but not like we'd see them in the 70s. We'd see crowds, flocks of 1,000 and 2,000 swarming. I'm sure that every single bird in that group would have the same infection. So anyway, Not many birds in this tree, is there? Not like yesterday. You guys are going to have to wait and endure my monologue. Okay, let's talk about Latin names of birds. Yeah, shall we? There's a sparrow there. Okay, sparrows. Oh, what's that there? Oh, that's a starling. That's an immature starling. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, there's a starling in that tree. Marvelous. This year's fledgling. And a blackbird. Oh, they're there. Oh, they're really getting busy here. Yeah, the birds are coming in now. Look at them all. Really good. Whoa. Talk of the devil. There's a blackbird. There's a starling, and 3, 4, 5 sparrows in that tree. Can you see them? If you can zoom on your computers back home. You can zoom. I don't want to touch my tablet because it will fall over. That's a starling there. What about we were? Is that black? That's the blackbird there, the yellow bill. Turdus marula. And of course, Turdus marula is the thrush. The thrush family. They're all over the world. Different colours and all sorts. They all tend to have yellow bills. Marula is the name for them. Marula. And this one is called Turdus marula. The Eurasian British blackbird. We call it blackbird, which is such a boring name, I think. So I call it Turdus marula. Well, I renamed it actually the yellow-billed song thrush. That's the male up there. You can tell because he's black. The female is a drabish brown with white speckles on its neck area, neck and breast. Yellow bill. Quite a large bird. It has its tail sticking up a lot. You can tell it, but they're quite easy to tell apart. There's no other bird looks like it, I don't think. The starling comes close to it really, but in size it's a bit smaller. Is he still there, that baby starling? Can anybody see it? Anyway, I can't. I've been yakking too much. So okay, that's Turdus marula. I spoke about that one. Sparrows. Okay. There's one species of sparrow in Great Britain. It's called Passer domesticatus. There's another one called a hedge sparrow, who I was oblivious to. So what's a hedge sparrow? I couldn't find it anywhere. This thing called a hedge sparrow. It's because it's a local name and it's not even a sparrow. It is in fact a what's the name of it? What's his name? I never remember his name. It looks like a sparrow, a little bit smaller maybe, about the same size I think, maybe. You'll see one in a minute. Called a, oh jeez, I keep forgetting the name of it. Sorry about that. Here comes a magpie, maybe he'll come over. Magpie is a member of the crow family, Corvidae, and it picker something, picker. These Latin words are very hard to remember. I got one right yesterday. Columbidae, which is pigeon. Not pigeon. Yeah, pigeon family. But I can't remember the full name of the Columbidae we have here, without touching my computer, which is in use on the windowsill, so I can't give you that information. I used to like to sing blues, the blues. The song I used to like to sing was from this guy called Robert Johnston, who was the guy from the United States, who suddenly he's actually a genius. He was meant to be a guitarist, I guess, and he said he picked up a guitar and he wanted to play guitar and they threw him out because he was so bad. He came back 2 years, an absolute genius, which is the case when you're naturally a guitarist and you don't know it. So he comes back a star, and writes all these songs and dies at the age of 27. They all say, oh, he sold his soul to the devil, but not really. He just found his forte. His forte was playing guitar. He just didn't know it. And so anyway, he wrote this song called, he wrote lots of songs, and they've all been plagiarized by these modern age blues singers. Cream, for example, and Cream, that band Cream is stealing all his, not stealing, using all his songs. And you know them all, but you probably don't know that they're Robert Johnston songs. Like Sweet Home Chicago, that's just a common song that every blues band covers that, but it's they all play it differently. But his version is like really slow, because it's like 1920s song. It's quite good. I can do that version. I'll do it for you, because it's like dun, 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 oh, but baby, don't you wanna go? Oh, baby, don't you wanna go to that land of California, to my sweet home, Chicago. Then he repeats, because it's the blues. They just repeat. Oh, my baby, don't you wanna go? Yeah. Oh, now, baby, don't you wanna go? See, I'm improvising there. To that land of California, to my sweet home, Chicago. Now 1 and 1 is 2, and 2 and 2. Oh, look at these magpies! Wow, magpies in the tree. Dang! Can you see them? Pick up. I think they're called Corvus mondula. No, they're not. That's what a jackdaw is. That's a pick up. At last, something's come. They're sitting in the sun, enjoying the last of the race. To that land, okay, oh yeah, to that land of California, to my sweet home, Chicago. Ba-bum-bum. Now 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 2 is 4. I'm heavy loading, baby. Hey, I booked, I gotta go. Running late, baby, don't you wanna go to that land of California, to my sweet home, Chicago. Well, I'm going to California, Des Moines to LA, Des Moines to something. I'm going to California, Des Moines to somewhere. Baby, I'm telling you, need my help someday. Crying baby. Now, honey, don't you want to go? I have to I don't want to sing those songs anyway. Because everybody sings that song. And it's like the bar music. It's fun, I suppose. I do jazz now. I like singing jazz songs. I like swinging it, really. Swing jazz. Swing jazz. What's a nice swing jazz song? What's a nice swing jazz song? I just did good, didn't I? Take my hand, Well, I'm a stranger in paradise, all lost in a wonderland. A stranger in paradise. If I stand starry-eyed, that's the danger of paradise. Oh, mortals who stand beside an angel like you, I see your face, and I ascended out of the commonplace into the rarest. Somewhere in space I hang suspended until I know there's a chance that you can. Won't you answer the fervent prayer of the stranger in paradise, or leave him in dark despair? That I hunger for. But if you answer my prayer of the stranger in paradise, and tell him that he need be a stranger no more. Well, I remember the words. I remember the words. That's a really old song for Kitmas or something. I don't even know the movie. And I just remembered all the words. That's just incredible. I think that's incredible. And tell him that he need be a stranger no more. A stranger in paradise. My friend Michelle sent me that song in Paris. Hello, Michelle. I hope you're doing well. Michelle's such a great guitarist. It's such a pleasure to play music with him. So intelligent, so educated. You know, he knows all the notes. He's so good, so skilled. Michelle, are you going to meet me in Phnom Penh, mate? Are you going to stay in Paris? You gave me that song, Michelle. What's the other song you told me? You told me another song. And tell him that he need be a stranger no more. I like that. What's this song? I quite like this song. I heard it from Star Trek. One of the Star Trek movies. One of the what's the word? Ferengi lieutenants gets injured in a war, and whilst he's in hospital, he hears this song, and he keeps singing it, and I picked it up from that movie. But it's actually an old classic song and famous as well. I didn't realise that I'd missed it. I'm always looking at, well, I used to be always looking out for new songs, and I actually missed that. I'm trying to think, what's it called? What's it called now? It's got, something about a fountain. Sycamore tree. Well, the wishing well. That's it, the wishing well. Let's get the key. I'll be seeing you in all the familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all through the day. In that small cafe, the park across the way, the children's carousel, the wishing well. I'm missing something out there. In that small cafe, the park across the way, the sycamore, the chestnut tree, the wishing well. Is that it? Only three things? The sycamore tree, no, the chestnut tree. Oh, I can't remember. I'll be seeing you in that small cafe, the park across the way, the children's carousel, the chestnut tree, the wishing well, I'll be singing in every bright and summer day, everything bright and gay. I'll always think of you this way. Well, I'll see you in the morning sun, and when the night is through, I'll be looking at the moon, and I'll be seeing you. I like that. So that's from Star Trek. Would you believe Star Trek has such good music? What's the other song? What's the other song from that era? Ah, the lipsticks. The lipstick. What's the song I picked up the other day? Lipstick stains that hide. Lipstick stains that hide. Na, 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 na. Oh, I haven't learned that song yet, really. It's the Starlings. There they are. The Starlings have come whilst I was on. There they are. 3 of them. Oh, there they are. There they come. There they are. Sturdy day, vulgaris. And they're actually coming to have a feed. Would you believe it? I'll be singing in every bright and summer day, in everything that's bright and gay. I'll always think of you that way. I'll see you in the morning sun, and when the night is through, I'll be looking at the moon, and I'll be seeing you. I'll be seeing. A lipstick stains that hides her. The paper that hides her lipstick's traces. Ah, it's a cigarette. A cigarette that hides her lipstick's traces. Actually, the starlings are on the window there. But they'll flight if I go and adjust the camera, so they'll be for another day. They're just learning there's food here, which is good. Maybe you get glimpses of them as they fly in, but I can't adjust because they'll fly away. But I've never seen them on the table, on the windowsill. They're there now. They're there now. To use your imagination. That's Tracy's home, she's now slamming doors. Oh, it's going to rain, I think, isn't it? got a kind woman. What's that woman? Witchcraft. It's witchcraft. Okay. Witchcraft. Wicked witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you arouse near me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. So these are babies. It's such an ancient bitch of one. I put that in the sun. That'll just scare them off. Well, they're coming, so I'll put it like this. No, this is the tree. This is the tree video. Come on, guys. You have to be patient. Tomorrow I'll put the camera for them, but it's always sunny in the afternoon, so you can't really get them. You can't really get them. I'll zoom in a bit. This is. If you guys want to donate a camera, please do, because I'm poor. Sorry about the angle. See, I touched it and stuffed up the angle. So sorry. Okay, what's another song for you? So those were babies, weren't they? Those were baby starlings. So you got a bit of action, didn't you? That's good. We're looking at the Sternidae vulgaris, which is a starling. Then there's starlings all over the world. Starlings. They're so beautiful. There's a bunch of them in Cambodia. One particular one is called a fairy starling, and he's like velvety black and blue, iridescent. Beautiful bird. A bit larger than this one, twice as large as this one, but still a starling. And then we have a collared starling, which is bigger again, with a yellow collar and a wattle, white face, yellow bill, I think, yellow feet, black wings. And another one. Well, there's so many. Anyway, it's irrelevant because they're not in this country. We never see them. But there's a lot. Oh, hold on. Red gliasa, the minor is a starling, isn't it? I think so, yeah, the minor bird. Looks like it, could be. I'd a guess. I would say they are. I would say they are. So I wonder if they'll come back tonight, like they were last night, like so many. Well, that's a good view, isn't it? That's ultimate. That's max zoom. That's max zoom. So maybe the quality's not good, but anyway. This is the tree shot tonight. This is a tree shot. This is not bird watching. This is tree shot. To see what comes. I'm going to make a dough ball tomorrow and stick it out there. And peck at it. They're really beautiful actually, these birds. Starlings. What's it called? Sternidae vulgaris. Oh, there's a jackdaw. There's a jackdaw on the windowsill now. Maybe he'll go into the tree after he's finished eating. But I doubt it. I doubt it very much. Other days of wine and roses, laugh and run away, like a child at play, through the meadowland toward a closing door, a door marked nevermore that wasn't there before. The lonely night discloses just a passing breeze filled with memories of a golden smile that introduced me to the days of wine and roses and you. The days of wine and roses, laugh and run away, just like a child at play, through a meadowland towards that closing door, door marked nevermore, that wasn't there before. Boom, boom, of the lonely night discloses just a passing breeze filled with memories of the golden smile that introduced me to the days of wine and roses and you. Oh, this is a Henry Mancini and Johnny Mercer song, and it's Frank Sinatra's song. And it's actually, this is he's obviously broken-hearted. He's singing to his girlfriend. Who was his girlfriend that broke his heart? Ava Gardner. And when she died, he would go and visit her grave every year and put a rose and a glass of wine for her, which is actually such a romantic thing to do. It really is. It's such a lovely thing to do. Oh, that's so sad. This is a song over and over. This is such a monotonous and boring song, but it's a big hit. And as soon as I heard it, I thought, I quite like it, but it's like, no, the audience isn't going to like this. It's just a filler song, like a B-side of a song. Over and over, I keep going over the world we knew. Once when you walked beside me. Kind of good. Kind of good. Fools rush in. Oh, the good life, full of fun, seems to be the ideal. Do, 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 do. Yeah, the good life lets you hide all the sadness you feel. You may really fall in love, but you can't take the chance. So be honest with yourself and don't try to fake romance. Yeah, the good life, to be free, to explore the unknown. Like the heartaches, when you learn you must face them alone. Please remember, I still want you. And in case you wonder why, well, just wake up and kiss that good life goodbye. Well, that's another Johnny Mercer song. Chasse d'Estelle. Okay, Black Orpheo. Black Orpheo is a nice song. There's another version I found. I found another version of it. Will true love come my way on this carnival day? Or will I be alone with my dream? I'll sing to the sun in the sky. I'll sing till the sun rises high. Carnival time is here. A magical time of year. And it's the time draws near. Dreams lift my heart. I'll sing as I play my guitar. I'll cling to a dream from afar. Will you come my way on this carnival day, or will I dream alone? A day in the life of a fool, a long and a long, lonely day, while I'll walk up the avenue and home to run into the very welcome sight of you coming my way. I'll stop right in front of your door, but you won't come home anymore. And so back to my room, and there in the gloom I cry tears of goodbye, till you come back to me. That's the way it will be every day in the life of a fool. So I remember that song. That's a new entry. That's a new entry to it. Will true love come my way this carnival day? So I'll say this poem and then I'll sing that song. So I'll speak that poem and sing the song. C'est si bon de partir n'importe où, bras d'ici, bras dessous, en chantant des chansons. C'est si bon de se dire des mots doux, des petits rangs de tout, masqués de ses langues, et voyant notre mine ravie, las passant dans la rue nous envie. C'est si bon de guetter dans ce lieu un espoir merveilleux qui donne les. C'est si bon, ces petites sensations qu'un million de ces millions, c'est pas que c'est si bon. I'm sorry, French people. I'm destroying the French language there. Destroying the French language. Forgive me. These foolish things. Oh, will you ever let me be? Oh, will you ever set me free? The ties that bound us are still around us. There's no escape that I can see. And those little things remain that bring me happiness or pain. A cigarette that bears the cigarette traces, a cigarette that bears the lipstick's traces, an airline ticket to romantic places, and still my heart has wings. These foolish things remind me of you. A tinkling piano in the next apartment. Those stumbling words that told you what my heart meant. A fairground's painted swing. These foolish things remind me of you. You came, you saw, you conquered me. When you did that, somehow I knew it had to be. Our telephone rings, but who's to answer? All right, that's not my song. That's a lady's voice. Quite like it though. Oh, there's that song. I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all through the day. In that mall cafe, the park, across the way, the children's carousel, the chestnut tree, the wishing well, I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer's day, in everything bright and gay. I'll always think of you that way. I'll see you in the summer sun, and when the night is through, I'll be looking at that moon, but I'll be seeing you. So I had it written down there. That's funny. That's probably why I remember it when I learned it. I don't put many songs into writing. One for my baby. As I learned this song, and then somebody else started singing it. It's not really a song. It's a talk sing. Johnny Mercer, another Johnny Mercer song, 1943. The sky's the limit. One for my baby. It's 2:45. There's no one in the place except you and me. So set 'em up, Joe. I got a little story I think you should know. We're drinking, my friend, to the end of a brief episode. Make it one for my baby and one more for the road. I got the routine. Put another nickel in the machine. I'm feeling so bad. Can't you make the music easy and sad? I could tell you a lot, but it's not in a gentleman's code. Making one for my baby, one more for the road. One for my baby, and one more for the road. Alright, this tree's getting boring, isn't it? I'm going to put this, now it's the bird food cam. Bird food cam, slightly different from tree cam. A bird food cam with a bit of tree in it. How does that sound to you, viewers? How does that sound, viewers? Does that sound good to you? This bird tree cam with some food. See, if I'd done it earlier, we'd have got the sparrows. We would have got the starlings. No, that's not right, is it? That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. There's 1 hour. This has been broadcasting for. Well, that's okay. We'll still get these. See the bulls. Oh, dang. See all this equipment I don't have. You viewers should help me out with. I'm fooling around with my tablet here. And I keep trying to get this angle right. There it is. So that's the top of the food. So the birds will come and sit on that food, and we'll get them. And I'll put some more food out for them. Sunset, the last time to eat. There's no sun glare because it's so dark. It's cloudy. All right, we should get something to see. Maybe we'll get the Starlings to come back. Where's this? Where's that? I'll put this up again. I'll put this up again so they can't see me. I can tell you a lot, but it's not. So I'll be quiet now. I'm gonna go in the living room. Let's see what that looks like. That's moved a bit, has it? It looks like it's moved a bit. It has, hasn't it? There's no tree. I want a bit of tree. Because it was tree camp. So okay, if anything comes, you still see it. You'll see it right there in the bottom of the camera. You just can't see the food tray, but that's right there. Perfect. I should retire to live with it. Dark, isn't it? Why is it very dark? It shouldn't be this dark. That's not good enough. So, better, isn't it? What happened? Boss is loose. Sorry, guys. This is what happens when you have got the right equipment. Bird cam. Okay, I'm gonna go for this shot. I'm gonna go for this shot because it is quite lighting. I hope, would you believe it, that's when the starling comes. All right. Come on, guys, come on back. Dang, would you believe it? Scared them off. They'll be back. So those were the sticks. Wow, they really came, didn't they? What are those beads there? Let's get the focus in right there. I can't get the focus right there. Let's just hope, guys, that the starlings come back. Well, that was a raven that came and took that. And the starlings before that, if you can believe it. Unfortunately, the raven has got all the best parts. Anyway, the sun is peeking through there. It's going to obliterate. Oh, that's what that was, in fact. It's sunny. Without you, I love you. That looks like you see a raven on it. Should we go back to the tree, shall we? Shall we? Or should we see what comes down here? We'll see what comes. Shall we? Won't dish the dirt with the rest of the bronze. And that's why the lady is a tramp. Won't go to crap games with Sharpies and Fords. Won't go to Harlem in Lincolns and Fords. Won't dish the dirt with the rest of the broads. And that is why the lady is a tramp. Should we end with the tree broadcast? Ladies and gentlemen, the tree. She likes the free, fresh under her wing. This was the tree video originally, so we'll end with the tree. The sunset. It is 6:30.
one of his recent programs. And I believe that we have an identical situation in the micro-district east of the aqueduct in Chestnut Yard. The context of the micro-district is horrific. As I said, the pictures when you see them are horrifying. But the point is, the key thing to understand is that the very brave soldiers who are fighting inside the micro-district, brave soldiers, many of them may have all kinds of political ideas, which I would personally find abhorrent, but there's no reason to doubt their motivation and their courage. And the fact is that they're cut off and they have no available line of reinforcement and retreat. And that spells their doom, just as the life itself is more chance, would appear to me to spell the doom of the Ukrainian troops who are trapped there. So, I look at myself call these cauldrons, these are sieges, rather than cauldrons, I could call them actually inside this thing. But anyway, the point is that there are Ukrainian troops, probably several thousands killed if you join the two places, add up forces in both places. Ukrainian troops in both of those places are trapped with no escape. Sooner or later, these places will fall, and when they do, Ukraine has lost many brave men, and the Russians will have continued their approaches. So, already that looks bad, and we're getting more reports today that the Russians are finally planning, are about to confront their advance to the Sunni region, and that could happen at any time now, at some point probably over the next couple of days. We don't know the circumstances, we don't know whether it will be as limited in size as the other countries. We don't know what the eventual plan is, but you don't look against another operation in the Sunni region by the Russians with the Russians launched fairly quickly. And yesterday, I listened to the Polish Prime Minister, Wonderworld, who said that the Russians are likely to have 300,000 men to battle before long. It's difficult to give a precise guess as to the total size of forces Ukraine has on battle fronts. But with 500,000 Russian troops fighting inside Ukraine, and I think that is a generally acknowledged figure, if the Russians are indeed intending to come in a further 300,000, then as I said yesterday, they have sufficient troops to do that, then it is a catastrophe for Ukraine. I cannot see how Ukraine can possibly withstand an additional force of that size. When we make forces of around 800,000 men across the entire line of contact, I guess that their resistance would quickly crumble. Now, the word presumably projecting information from Western sources is probably right. So of course, I don't know. I can't corroborate this. The note that Dr. Vorlansky is talking about the Russians perhaps conducting an operation to take Kiev if the West supplies Ukraine with long-range missiles. Talking on the top, spoke about Russia needing 1 million men to take Kiev. So, it discussed it with Russian war correspondents roughly a year ago about the missiles. He laughed, and I know that very deeply whether such a plan really distressing article which has appeared in DNA Intelligence, and I can say I owe a debt to the historians, records, because it is simply assiduous work that I find about the information about these articles. This is one of them. I certainly miss myself. And anyway, the article, the progressive localization by support versus private resistance, and we leave about the enormous resistance that the demobilization force is encountering. The shortage of water being, the shortage of manpower, pipeline is acute. Creating unity, Western powers have been pushing hard to make us facilitate mobilization. But for us, education is easy to understand when you hear what is happening in real life Ukraine, not inside brilliant minds of military strategists and information warriors. Although there is one series of really distressing accounts of events in Ukraine, one of them, students in the West government have tried to escape scripture. We're told that 11,000 Ukrainian men are legally crossed the north of Romania since the start of the Russian invasion 2 years ago, according to regular evidence. I expect more than that, by the way. And that we need the Ukrainian leadership. We welcome the interest in mobilization law would be extremely unpopular, so they kept spoken here, despite considerable Western pressure. It was only adopted last month, a few days before the US Congress finally unlocked $61 billion in military aid to Ukraine. The synchronization of this guarantees mobilization would be fighting the Russian army with their hands. But the question of what they're really fighting for is working to save society, and despite superficial appearances, it is difficult to say what Ukraine really think on that matter. And then we are given very good reasons to doubt. The article was very good reasons to doubt. Some claims made that Ukraine is still support for rejection of the war. It makes the point that people who speak out against the war risk facing charges and being arrested for work justifying Russian aggression, which can happen in social media posts, and it's happened even as a result of private phone conversations. The article points out that opinion polls in Ukraine, in the vast majority, are conducted over the phone. And anyway, the point is that there is not a sufficient resistance to the mobilization in Ukraine, but it isn't going to change the outcome of the war. And more and more Ukrainians appear to understand this, and as the article puts it, the scope of material which demonstrates resistance to mobilization in Ukraine is just too overwhelming to be dismissed as a normal behavior by people lacking the sense of civic duty, or as a result of Russian propaganda. It shows a growing rift between the public face of Ukrainian society, presented by cheerleaders calling for war for victorious end, and the private opinion of real-life Ukrainian citizens. And so, mobilization is not going to make problems. It's probably going to make them worse. The vehicle they would be very, very heavy sizing. But they would successfully push the Ukrainians across the rivers onto the west bank. The Russians, by the way, they got the differences, but it looks to be the case also that the Russians could also, without much difficulty, push the Ukrainians up. The area of Shevka and Andreevka west of the aqueduct. Now, a couple of days ago, after the Shevka and Andreevka fell, there was a claim that the Ukrainians had withdrawn from their forces west to the west of the aqueduct. But it's clear that this has not happened and that fighting is still taking place. So they want to say that it is not in Russian interest to do this, because the policy of the Zelensky safety government is to defend every millimeter of Ukrainian ground. The Ukrainian leadership construed the continued presence of Ukrainian troops east of the Aves and offshore rivers and east of the aqueduct and its success. And that allows the Russians to run them down in these places, to inflict ever-increasing casualties upon them, destroy their hardware, to, in other words, conduct aggressive attrition of them. Whereas, if the Russians made a big or dense offensive push, has pushed these troops to the west bank of the Ostrich and Janadev rivers, and west, well, those troops would be attacked, and they could conceivably even be redeployed elsewhere, and the one incentive then for the Ukrainians to establish stronger defense lines. So it actually works with the Russian authorities to take it slow, to attrition Ukrainian troops, to play along, rather, with Zelensky's mistakes. And when the Russians do eventually arrive on the east bank of the Aves and offshore rivers, and what they're promised to in a couple of days is the Meshevka and Reka area on the eastern side of the aqueduct. The Ukrainian forces would be so depleted that it would be easier for the Russians to advance beyond these places, and in the meantime,
thanks for watching. I'm going to end today's broadcast here. So we had some ravens, we had some starlings, and we had some blue tit. We had a bunch of. I mean, just as I'm about to finish, here come the starlings. That's so funny, isn't it? There's a male one. That's an adult. Well, maybe tomorrow they'll come, because now they've been eating here. Maybe they'll come tomorrow, the adults, I mean, and eat some food. So anyway, I want to end the broadcast here. Thanks for coming, and I hope you enjoyed it. God bless you all. Have a nice Saturday, and I hope peace comes soon to the world, and everything's fine for everybody. God bless you all. Thank you for coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You know the routine. Thanks for watching, guys. How do I end this broadcast? I can't see. There. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.